The CIA declassified documents which acknowledge the existence of a top-secret military research facility known as Area 51.
This was an historic announcement. Finally, these years of rumors that the UFO community and the conspiracy theory community had been claiming to be true had been validated.
Forced to acknowledge the existence of the Area 51 base because of a Freedom of Information Act request. It took them over a decade to actually respond, but in the end, they eventually had to admit what everybody already knew, which was that Area 51 did exist.
Since 1955, this top-secret base, located in the remote desert of Southern Nevada, has been considered the epicenter of the military's most classified projects, from the U-2 spy plane to the F-117 stealth fighter. But many believe that in the darkest corners of Area 51 lurks an even bigger secret, one that hides the ultimate evidence of extraterrestrial contact.
While the admission that Area 51 existed was important, it didn't go far enough for many people who were hoping the government was going to confirm all the rumors about crashed UFOs and recovered alien technology were true. But the government said nothing about that.
They only gave us the exact minimal amount of information that was requested. They did not give us any more information, and they certainly appear to still be covering up what exactly goes on at Area 51. Over the years, there have been a number of claims by people who've been associated with Area 51, who've spoken to journalists or whistleblowers, in which they have stated quite explicitly that there is extraterrestrial technology at Area 51.
The theory was that they had hired propulsion experts, engineers, physicists, to reverse engineer alien propulsion technology, which was so far in advance of ours, and they were doing that at Area 51.
We also have rumors that there are alien spacecraft on the base that have actually been tested and flown out of Area 51.
Is it possible that scientists at Area 51 have been able to not merely study, but successfully reverse engineer an extraterrestrial craft?
For 30 years, people have gone to the perimeter with binoculars, telescopes, and they've seen bright objects moving in angular motions or zigzag motions and in ways that seem to be well beyond anything that we have ever seen. Propulsion technology that's not readily identifiable.
But if Area 51 is the place where the U.S. government is conducting its most top-secret military research, and
you say something like that, we'll have flashbacks.
In your estimation, when you read these stories about some companies trying to develop a warp drive or even an anti-propulsion system, is this something actually achievable?
So we are trying all the time. Materials and activity, we are making big fat materials and
But if, as T.D. Barnes suggests, the military has successfully reverse engineered anti-gravity and flying saucer technologies at Area 51, what are they working on now? And if its purpose is still to operate as the government's most highly classified, top-secret laboratory, what will they do to the existence of Area 51, especially after decades of silence?
The possibility about the public announcement that Area 51 exists is that the real action has moved elsewhere. In other words, the CIA and the government only felt able to come clean about this because the real secrets have been moved somewhere else. So in real sense, perhaps, the question isn't so much what's going on in Area 52, 53, and 54.
Area 52, 53, and 54. Might there really be other, even more secret locations where the government is continuing to study and replicate extraterrestrial technology?
Having one big place where everybody is doing the research is not a good idea because it would be hard to hide from the general public. So the idea that there might be any single individual in Area 51 where they're reverse engineering alien spacecraft, now that seems a little bit an outdated concept. If I were going to do it, I would spread the technology pieces out across the country.
Is it possible that the reason government officials revealed the existence of Area 51 is because they want to use it as a decoy? One that takes the focus away from their other, perhaps even bigger operations at numerous sites all across the United States.
So the fact that they would finally admit that Area 51 exists is actually, to my mind, a smokescreen. What's really going on is that we've got all these massive underground facilities. You take all the really good stuff you don't want anybody to see and just move it somewhere else in a blink of an eye.
While the public remains focused on what is or isn't happening at Area 51, the government behind its research into extraterrestrial technology at other strategic sites all across the country. Perhaps the answer can be found by investigating reports of an extensive tunneling operation currently underway in the Nevada desert. Rachel, Nevada, March 17, 2018. Just outside the perimeter of Area 51, Giorgio Tsoukalos meets with researcher Wolf McCormick and mining expert Christian Bruneau. They appear to investigate rumors of an alleged tunnel network that lies beneath Area 51.
This is amazing, isn't it?
Wolf and Christian believe this location, the Tempute Mine, is one of several old Nevada mines that have been used to expand operations at Area 51, deep underground.
I'm a miner. So Area 51 here. And I've been mining there since 1992. I also own a mining roll, so I'm just an avid miner. I search these out.
So what can you tell us about Area 51?
What you see, like on Google imagery, that was the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Since then, they've gone down. Everything they do is underground.
And what evidence have you come across as a miner that would corroborate your idea?
People are questioning what they're going down. Whereas underground, what's going to these nearby mountains? And they're putting in huge mountains and they're leaching. By the time they're done leaching a huge mountain, because the ore,
To be honest, was he reaching?
it is they pile the ore up into a large mountain, hundreds of feet high.